Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 9. Are we really on day 9? This is crazy. This has been so awesome for me because it has kept me consistent and on it. Whereas if I wasn't making this series or if I didn't have something like this to follow, I could see it being a little bit trickier. But that being said, I was really excited to come get on the mat and do this today because I was craving these oils. I was actually like craving smelling them, craving the feeling of just presence and getting embodied. And I just found myself really looking forward to it. Whereas old me would have been very much like, I have a million things to do today. I don't have time to sit and be still and be present. And so I definitely am noticing those shifts, and it's exciting. So thank you for keeping me showing up. Thank you for keeping me accountable. And I've got a little sunbeam coming in. Look at that. Yay, it's gonna be a good session. Thank you for keeping me accountable and keeping me here. And I just appreciate every single one of you that is doing this with me and sharing your wins and the hard stuff too. Okay, there's hard stuff too when we lean in and we face what's uncomfortable. And so many of us don't want to get still because in stillness we are then with our thoughts and we're then with our emotions, and for some people that can feel really overwhelming. And one of the most beautiful, two things that are really beautiful is that you are not your thoughts and you're not your emotions. And so when you can become the observer of those two things, and you can be bigger than those two things, like you can watch your thoughts go by and realize that you are not your thoughts, okay? You are not your thoughts. And you are not your emotions. You are bigger than both of those things. Those things are parts of you, but it's not who you are. And all of a sudden, when you are in the driver's seat of your mind, you are in the driver's seat of your emotions, it's not scary anymore to sit with them, because you start to realize how many things aren't even yours. They're not even yours to carry. It's crazy. I used to have all these limiting thoughts about myself, these thoughts that I carried for a very long time. And I realized, like, where did this thought even come from? Why do I actually believe this? Where did I pick this up? And I realized that it wasn't actually even me. It wasn't my thought. It wasn't the way I actually thought about myself. It was just a conditioning that I clung on to. So when we can be with our thoughts and our emotions and we can be bigger than it, it's not scary anymore. It's only scary if we think we're going to get lost in it, if we don't know that we are more powerful than our mind and our emotions, and that we actually are in the driver's seat. We have control. And the more that we do this, the more that we understand this, the more that we flex that muscle. And then a thought comes by and you realize, I don't have to follow that thought train to negative town. I can question this thought. I can see where this came from. Is it even true? Is this emotion even mine to carry right now? Or like what's going on here, and it's so freeing. And the other thing, the part 2 there, is that it can feel uncomfortable to lean into the body if you've run away from yourself your whole life. If you have numbed and avoided and ran from yourself, leaning in can feel really scary. And this is not about doing anything that you're not ready to do, okay? I never want you to do anything that you are not ready for, that feels too much too fast, because that can just set us back. But what I will tell you is when I leaned into the discomfort, what was on the other side was freedom. Because the way out is through. And when I learned to really lean in, and I could feel the discomfort dissolve, and I started to feel safe in my body, I started to create these little pockets of safety. It didn't happen all at once. Oh my gosh, I didn't need to run from myself anymore. I didn't need to reach for all the things that were so toxic to avoid my own feelings and my own my own thoughts, and because we cannot outrun ourselves, right? We can try, but we're always there at the end of the day. So when we can do this work, it's freedom on the other side. It really, really is. So I think that both versions are beautiful, because there's going to be someone who goes through this that is just having the best time, and it feels amazing, and it feels like freedom, and it's great. And then someone's like crying every time they do it, and it's really hard. And both versions are perfect. They're perfectly what they should be for, like, it just, we're all on a different part of our journey, and so there's no comparing, and you're not getting it wrong. You can't get it wrong, okay? You just can't. So I just wanted to say that. Okay, I'm already feeling very zen. I went for a beautiful hike in the forest, and I was gonna record this before, and I thought I'm gonna wait until after, because I wanted to feel just like that. Okay, we're gonna start with Valor. Drop a Valor in the hand. Be in awe of the beauty of Valor, because it's just so pretty. Nice deep breath here. I'm grabbing the feet. And there's something so spiritual about being out in the woods. I don't know if you feel that, or if I just sound crazy, but I just think about just the design, the nature. It's just, I feel so free and present when I'm in the woods. And the first affirmation here just made me think about just the root system of the forest, and how trees communicate through their roots. And it just made me think about how, it just made me imagine roots kind of growing out of me and connecting to you, like just how connected we are without even knowing it, without saying words, because we are nature. We are nature, and we are so supported, and we are so held. With all that being said, let's take a deep, deep breath in through the nose. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. And the affirmation here is, I am rooted. I am grounded. I am safe. I am rooted. I am grounded. I am safe. Just imagining those roots growing out of you, connecting you into the earth. Feel those roots grow deeper, and feel that sacred, beautiful, grounded energy in your body. And maybe just doing a check-in here to see if you can tell where you end and where the floor begins, or whatever you're sitting on, or if it all feels pretty connected. There's no right or wrong. Okay. Whew. I am definitely feeling connected today. We're going to move on to harmony. And I'm going to rub this one together, create some energy. And taking a deep, deep breath. And again. Holding your hands in a prayer just at your chest. And the affirmation here is, I am at harmony within myself. I'm at harmony with the world around me. I am at harmony within myself. I'm at harmony with the world around me. I'm at harmony within myself. I'm at harmony with the world around me. Can you you feel any sense of harmony taking place in that body of yours. It's okay if you can't. There's no right or wrong here. We're just noticing. The heartbeat, how it sounds like a drum. I just think I can just sense so much harmony with this inner outer world. And let's take another deep, deep breath. Beautiful. All right, we have forgiveness. And we're going to rub this one on the belly. Rubbing it back and forth on the belly. And closing your eyes if that feels good. And the affirmation here is, I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I am at peace. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I am at peace. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I am at peace. And taking just 3 deep, deep breaths here, guys. Okay, moving on to release. I love that release is after forgiveness. And this one we're going to rub on the liver, but if you don't know where that is, just rub just along your rib cage there. It'll get to where it needs to be. And we're going to release what no longer serves us. The affirmation here is, I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. Let's take 3 deep, deep breaths of this one in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose. That's it. And I want you just to imagine here, closing your eyes if that feels good. I want you to imagine there is a big black cord coming from your ribs where we just rubbed the oils. And I want you to imagine it's attached to a belief about yourself that you want to get rid of. Maybe that you never stick with anything, or you're not good enough, or you've tried before and it didn't work, or whatever it is, a belief that has been hurting you, or a person, or it could be anything that you're just ready to release. Maybe it's an emotion you don't want to feel so much. Maybe it's overwhelm. Closing your eyes if you haven't already, and just imagining this big black cord coming out of your ribs, attached to whatever thing you're ready to let go of. And I want you to imagine you're wrapping your hands around this. And when you're ready, start pulling. Let's just release it from the body. Keep pulling. Releasing it. We are no longer carrying it. Releasing it, releasing it. And we're going to pull it out. And we're going to send it away. Just watch it float away out of your orbit, dissolving into a bright light. Beautiful. And let's do a little shake it up. Beautiful. I feel lighter already. I feel pretty good. I hope you do too. This oil combination, I literally walk around like, ooh, for a few hours afterwards. So that's fun. Okay, present time. Present time likes to take its time, and we love that. We love that for you, present time. This one goes on the wrist, but I love putting it on my hands too because I love to take a deep, deep breath. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we are going to just rub our wrists together. Again, closing your eyes if that feels good. Nice and slow. I am here in the present moment. This present moment is a gift. I am here in the present moment. This present moment is a gift. I am here in the present moment. This moment is a gift. And just noticing the present moment, being aware of our smell, the sounds. What is here now? What is here now? And while we're here, just checking back in with the body. Noticing if you feel a little lighter, a little more free, a little more expansive in the body from when you first started today. There's no wrong answer. There's no judgment in this space. Only noticing. Take a deep, deep breath in through the nose, letting it go. All right, my love, inner child. I would have to say inner child has been my biggest win. It has been. I think I say it every time. I've just noticed a lot more creativity, a lot more play, joy, wanting to do things that brought me joy as like a child. Like painting and playing board games and that kind of stuff. Like just that innocent, wholesome like vibe. And I'm here for it. I've really enjoyed it. And that means I've come a long way, because when I first started doing inner child work, it was not like this. So do not judge your experience with my experience, okay? We're just going to rub it to the tips of the finger, because you're going to put it right here. And just a little bit of pressure, just under your nose, just above your lip. I'm sure you know the drill by now. You've been here for 9 days. You're amazing. You are amazing. And closing your eyes if you haven't already. I allow my inner child to come forward. I allow my inner child to play. I allow my inner child freedom to express. I allow my inner child to come forward. I allow my inner child to come play. I allow my inner child to express. want you just to imagine that you are now the proud parent of the small child that lives inside of you. And so that means if you did not receive a ton of love as a child, you get to now give your child love. If you did not receive a ton of safety, you now get to create safe spaces for your inner child. Whatever it was that your inner child, you as a small version of you, was missing, lacking, that needed, you get to give that to that child now. And I really believe that when we do this work, it does affect the little version of us back in the past, because I really think there's just this eternal now. I really do think there is something that happens. There's like a magic, there's like a magic happening. I don't know how to put it into words, you know? So just in your mind's eye, give that small version of you the biggest hug and say, I am here now. I am here now. I got you. It's time to play, to have fun, to create, to feel loved, to feel safe, to feel seen. And just give yourself the biggest hug. I think the small version of you is so proud of the person you've become. And that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm trying to think of Einstein's, I think it's, I'm going to have to tell you guys the next time, but it's like when one thing is moving over here, it's affecting something way over here. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, but I will find out for you guys. But that's how I think about it, that like this is me doing my inner child work, and then back in the past, because like there's no such thing as time, there's the inner child that's feeling this love coming out of nowhere, like those little moments when you were a kid that like maybe if everything around you was chaotic, but you felt those moments of like maybe we're our guardian angels. I don't know. This is getting woo-woo now, but that's okay. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is what I can imagine, and it just helps me. I'm not saying that this is the truth. I'm just, to me, it just makes my inner child so happy to know that like she's got this person still at bat for her, you know? Doesn't forget about her. Didn't forget about you, little one, you know? Okay. So like, I just love that. That just helps me. And if it helps you, you can use it too. Okay? Love this. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Today went by so fast. Okay, we got some valor to end it. I'm going to put this one right on my feet today. You can take a deep breath first if you want. I'm just feeling it. Feeling like I want to get it on there. Closing your eyes if that feels good. And just imagining a golden light is dancing down from the heavens into the crown of your head. As it dances past the mind, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the jaw. If you're holding any tension at the end of today, let's just let it all go right now. Just feel your face soften. As it dances down the throat, feel that throat open, knowing it is safe to speak your truth. As it dances into the heart, feeling your heart expand. I hope your heart is happy today, my love. As it dances down the rib cage into the belly, feeling your belly soften. And as it dances down the legs, imagine it coming out of the feet and just rooting into the earth. A light that stretches all the way up from the heavens, through the body, into the earth. We can feel expansive and rooted at the same time. It's a beautiful feeling that we can tap into. And the affirmation here is, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. And I'm just going to end it with a little breath pattern all through the mouth. We're going to do the, and when I tell you it's time to breathe in through the nose, and we're going to hold at the top at the end, okay? So here we go. Into the nose, holding at the top. And letting it all go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Journal, drink lots of water whenever you do this kind of work. Drink lots of water. If you need to lay in this for just a little longer and do some more deep breaths, that's beautiful too. I think the most beautiful thing is when we start actually listening to what the body needs. It really does shift everything, because our bodies are always talking to us, and we often ignore them until it gets so loud and until it creates havoc. And if we just listen to the whispers, we don't have to get to the point where it's screaming at us. The body is just full of so much wisdom. So much wisdom. There's so much to unlock in here, you guys. I'm so excited that you're here doing the work, and I just am excited to continue doing this work even after the emotional release series. I've got a lot of things that I want to share that have been put on my heart to share, and so yeah, I look forward to it. So make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't yet, because you're not going to want to miss those future ones coming. And I hope that you have the most beautiful day, and that you look for those pockets of joy and presence and play and creativity. And yeah, love you. Mwah.